My name's Kevin PHELEY. This is Brain Dump. You submit your questions and I answer them. Let's go. So the first question is from Zach, and Zach says, what motivates you to keep running your business? Right now, it's really easy for me because my business does a couple $1 million a year, and it's basically a cash flowing asset that takes minimal work. Now, I'm not saying that I don't work a lot, because I do, but I'm not having to conquer the problems that came when I was starting the business and building the business, right? When you're building a new business, there's a lot of new things that come up that you just didn't expect. So it's really hard to keep wanting to run a business when problem after problem after problem comes and you have to constantly solve these new problems. So now it's really easy for me to manage the day-to-day operations and do minimal work and not a lot of creative stuff like I had to in the beginning. So Zach, I hope this answered your question. If you have a nice, healthy business that's running, it's really easy, but keep in mind that to get to that point, you have to go through a lot of hard times. So eye on the prize and keep pushing forward. So Chelsea asks, if you were to restart your business and do it all over again, what would you do differently? So I wouldn't really do anything differently. I would just do some of the things that really worked well, and I would do them much sooner. I wish I hired somebody sooner. My first hire completely blew up my business and helped us grow tremendously because I bought back my time and mental energy. If you're running a business, there's things that you're doing every day that are sucking your energy and time that somebody else can do. So if you're making any kind of money from the business, you need to hire somebody to do those tasks so that you can focus on other things that bring in more money. The second thing that I would change or do sooner was spending more money on the business. I tried to hold on to every dollar that I kept. And when you try to hold on, you're not spending money, which spending money makes money. So if you're not spending money on marketing, you're not spending money on employees, resources, learning, you're going to start to shrink. And if you're not growing, you're dying. And spending money and investing money is the best way to start moving forward and growing your business. Now, the last one, the most important one, which I call the cheat code of business, it's mentorship. Whether you're finding people that you want to be like that are better than you in business and doing what they're doing, or finding a person like that and actually paying them to teach you what to do. I spend thousands of dollars every single month to have 2 15-minute phone calls with one of my coaches. Now, why do I pay him thousands of dollars for literally 30 minutes a month of phone calls? Because I can learn from him and the mistakes that he made. Now, it costs a lot for his time. However, it costs a lot for me to not have his time, right? So I want to learn from the mistakes that he made, and I want to make sure that I don't make those mistakes. Not to mention, when you have a mentor, when you have somebody that you can look up to and ask questions to, they'll connect you with people that you never would have been connected with ever. Your network is your net worth. It's totally true. But I'm telling you, I've made a lot more back on the other side of this. Hope this helps. So Sabrina asks, what is your top priority when running a business? I think your top priority when running a business should be making money, because that's what a business is. A business is supposed to be a cash flowing asset that you build. So if you're starting your business, you need to focus on what makes you the most amount of money the soonest. I would say that if you were going to factor it into one portion of the business, it's your sales department, because you can reinvest that back into refining all of the edges and fine-tuning the product or service that you're selling. So make some fucking money. So Sam says, what is some bad advice that you've heard when starting a business? Yeah, I'm going to kind of, shake the bushes here, but having a business plan, like a 5-year business plan, I think is complete shit. If you're going to go open up a car dealership or a marketing agency and you have a 5-year plan, you're going to learn a lot about yourself, business, and the way the market works. So don't have too strict of a 5-year plan. Have some goals, crush those goals, but know that you're going to need to adapt and pivot several times in your first couple months of opening your business. Jacob asks, what is the best way to start saving money? So I don't think that saving money is a great thing, right? A lot of people want to save up $10, $15, $20, $30, $50,000. What you can do instead is reinvest that back into skills. Reinvest that back into yourself, because an investment is better than saving. That's going to be the most critical thing you can do. So if you have $5,000, invest it in bettering yourself, getting around better better people and learning skills that are going to make you more money, which will allow you to hit that next level. Now, if you're starting a business, obviously you need to save up a nest egg and things like that. You have to have money for a rainy day in case something happens. We have a lot of money saved up in our business account in case some tragic thing happens, but that never would have happened if I didn't invest in myself, my business, and my skills. Hope that answered your question. So Anthony says, I hate my job. I am miserable 24/7 and want something better, but I'm not sure where to start. What advice do you have for me? Anthony, I love this question. Look, if you're at a job that you're not growing from and is not helping you get to another step in life, it's like you're sitting with your feet in quicksand, right? The older you get, the longer you sit there, further you sink down. So if you're in a job that you're not growing from, you need to do a couple things. One, you can start to look for other opportunity inside of the company you're working for. Maybe this is a sales job, or maybe there's other roles above your job making more money that you're gonna actually like and be able to grow from. Now, if that's not an option, let's say that you're stocking shelves at a grocery store and they're just not gonna give you any other job. There's no other potential. You're not gonna get a raise. You need to start immediately learning new skills that are going to make you money. So for instance, Carlos, the guy behind this camera, the guy behind all of my content who edits it. He worked at Starbucks before this, and now he's full-time content creator and video editor for me. I can tell you that Starbucks had no growth opportunity, and this is endless growth opportunity. So Carlos took a chance, he took a different job, and he decided learning new skills. I already hear the excuses flowing. I don't have time. I don't have enough time. Well, when you get done with your job, there's at least an hour a day or 20 minutes a day minimum that you have that you can learn and perfect your skills. So a couple tips: books, YouTube, and finding mentors. If you read good books on business and self-help, you're gonna obviously become a better person. If you get on YouTube, you can learn any skill in the world. I challenge you to find one that you can't learn on YouTube. You will find every skill on YouTube, and you can start learning from professionals that can teach you how to better your life. And 3, get a mentor. Go find somebody that has what you want and go do what they are doing. I promise you, that's the formula. It sounds simple, but that's what it is. Hope this helped.